Hello guys, this is Glenn from Sydney CBD Repair Centre, and today we have a Samsung Galaxy S21 FE that needs a new display because it's damaged. So let's get right into it. So we'll start off the repair by shutting down this device. Fortunately for us, we can still use the touchscreen, but we're gonna start it off officially by removing the back cover on this S21 FE. We're gonna slowly try to pry it on the sides here because this is where the adhesives are concentrated. So no need for us to go deeper and damage some sensitive wires or components. So that's the back cover off now. We're gonna unscrew the screws on the main board. It's gonna take a while because there's a lot of them, and we're gonna remove the wireless charging module that covers the battery. This is the black thing here. It's also containing some flat cables, but here we have the main ones. You have the main cable for the display, for the daughter board, and the battery. We're also going to remove some miscellaneous parts like the vibration motor, speaker, and here the SIM card tray. I'm going to detach some of these cables now together with the daughter board. No need for them to be separated. We're also going to remove some screws that's left behind. So underneath the cover there are still some screws. Right now David is going to remove the main board, which is the main component of this smartphone. This is where you find the SoC, the CPU, and the GPU. It's rather small for a very important part. Also going to remove the main cameras. We have one, we have two. We also need to remove the front-facing camera, but that's going to be the next step. So what we're doing here is basically taking all the components out of the broken display and transfer them little by little individually to a new display. So this is our replacement display. So everything that needs to be transplanted is going to be taken off the old unit and installed on the new one. We have the daughter board and the SIM card tray. I'm going to screw that in. I'm going to put the screws one by one. Make sure we don't miss anything. So next up is we're going to remove some miscellaneous parts and of course the battery. So the battery is kind of tricky because it's held on by wide area of adhesive. So we have removed the front camera, the fingerprint scanner, and now the battery. I'm gonna start from the side. We're gonna use the side of the housing as leverage. That's gonna result to a slight bend on the battery, but it's still safe. So this is kind of a tricky repair if you're gonna do this on your own. If you're dealing with a massive battery like this one, no sharp objects. David has used a metal prying tool, but it's not sharp. And of course, he's used that correctly. So no accidental punctures or cuts incurred on the battery itself. I'm going to install the rear cameras and the daughter board. I think there's 3 cameras in this one, or maybe the other one is a sensor. we're gonna reconnect the flex cables to the main board. So this will facilitate the communication between the main board on top and the daughter board at the bottom. So when you charge, the main board knows that it's plugged into a charger. Front camera installed. Fingerprint scanner is also installed. And we're almost done. We're just gonna put back all the screws. And if you have a Galaxy S21 FE that's in need of a new battery or a new camera, maybe your back camera is broken or your front camera is broken, don't hesitate to message us here in Sydney CBD Repair Centre, and David will do the exact repair on your S21 FE. We're just gonna cover this up and we're gonna be ready for testing. If you're not from Sydney or you're out of the country, we also offer mail-in repair services. So if you don't have a local technician that's gonna perform this repair on your S21 FE or a higher end Samsung Galaxy smartphone, then maybe you can mail it over to us. Just message David first so we know what to do, what to expect, and maybe you won't have to expect a repair that you won't get. David will just tell you right away. So this is done, and the client will be happy to reuse this Galaxy S21 FE for quite a while. It's all working. Pretty nice. So I hope you enjoyed this, guys. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. We respond to comments, especially if you're asking a valid question. So till next time, cheers.
If you want your smartphone fixed for a very reasonable price, you may contact Sydney CBD Repair Centre. We also provide mail-in repair services for customers outside of Australia or Sydney. Just message us so we can arrange the shipping of your device.